Cool, so now you want to know what motor control is before we can start training it. And when I do this and I see the ball and I catch it, that was correct motor control. What is happening? Perception of action translated to movement, and then when that movement is correct, I catch the ball. So I see where the ball is. I'm gonna do that again. That was perception of action. I'm looking at the ball. I'm seeing it and I'm translating it to movement, and I'm catching it. That was correct motor control. I'm seeing the ball and it's wrong. Hey, that's where motor control was inaccurate, and this happens a lot to surfers because they're not sure what to do with their body when they're surfing. Another example of the same thing is here with the board. So again, I'm looking at it, perception of action, or I'm making up how much weight I'm going to be having to put on my right foot here to actually balance on here. And if the movement is translated correctly, I manage to get the board up here and start balancing and bring it back. But what we see a lot when you haven't done this a lot, and so same with surfing, what happens is, okay, I'm seeing this and my perception is already wrong of what the translation of movement should be. So what I'm gonna do is, okay, I'm gonna try it like this. Okay, it doesn't work. So what do you start doing? More, and once you finally figure out, okay, I need to put more weight, you maybe have too much and you start overcompensating, and that goes wrong. So again, just for you to understand what correct or incorrect motor control actually is. We can also check out an example where this happens on a wave. So a lot is happening at perception of action. So you're pedaling for the wave, you're pedaling, you're seeing what's happening with the wave, and you need to accurately think of a translation to movement, how you are going to pop up and how you are going to distribute your weight to go down the line and do a bottom turn to the top of the wave. And what we see a lot with intermediate surfers is that when they get on their feet is that they're tensing too much, maybe the muscles around their hip, maybe not enough in the core, maybe not enough in the hip. So they're just not used, and this is motor control, so it almost happens naturally, and you need to adjust to the right translation of movement to actually surf these waves. And that is what these balance boards are great for. Because what we can do on these balance boards is, first it's hard, but then you start realizing, okay, I need to tense my core a little bit more. All right, I can actually use my hip a lot. There's my arms that are a big factor in how I am balancing. So you really start understanding your body better, and this can be a huge help in surfing for many surfers that are too stiff on their board or too loose. So great exercises, and I wish you lots of luck in the upcoming videos where we actually start the training. Ciao!